Yeah.
Everything comes back around, like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Are you listening? You hear it? You hear what I hear? Welcome back to the channel, Dean, Mike. All right, so we're getting to a reaction here that we've done previously by a band we've done previously, I should say, Van Halen. And we're going to do the song recommended to us by one of our viewers, Dave Lane. He said, try 5150 live without a net if you want more rock and roll.
Interesting.
So this is a Sammy Hagar song. So maybe he's suggesting that because in our previous reaction when we did the Sammy Hagar versus David Lee Roth comparison, I had some negative things to say about Sammy Hagar. And not that I don't like Sammy Hagar, I just definitely prefer David Lee Roth, which I think we both decided in that reaction. But I think we both made it pretty clear that Sammy Hagar is just as talented of a musician and singer as David Lee Roth.
Right.
Especially what you mentioned with what he's contributed to the band.
Yeah.
And that's a hard role to fill. I mean, how many people can really jump into that role after David Lee Roth, and be the front man for a band like Van Halen? That's not an easy task, and you're almost destined to fail. I mean, it don't matter like who you are, really. I had said that Dreams was a pretty dramatic type song, and I felt like Right Now was a similar type of thing. And all I meant by that was that it was just kind of it had a cinematic feel to it.
Right.
But I liked the song. I liked Right Now. Dreams, I think it was okay the first time I heard it, but I think because I've heard it so many times, I'm not huge on it. This song, 5150, I have heard about this song. I've never heard it, but I've heard that it's one of their more, like Dave says, it's one of their more rock and roll type songs, especially for being a Sammy Hagar song.
I don't even remember it, man, but I'm sure.
5150, dude. This was one of the songs that we considered when we chose Right Now. Remember, this was one of the songs we had pulled up as an idea of possibly doing.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was one of the songs that because we had kind of talked about the whole 5150 meaning and everything, remember?
Uh-huh.
So this was actually one of the songs we were going to choose. So I'm glad that we actually got around to getting a recommendation for it as well, because I really wanted to check this one out from Sammy Hagar, because I had read that this was like one of his better Van Halen contributions.
Fucking destiny rears its head.
I don't think it was ever a single, but I think it was one of those songs that was so popular, I think, within like the fan base that they kind of made it a very popular song. I think the fan base kind of made it what it is.
Yeah, I like the title.
Yes. So 5150 refers to the California law code for the temporary involuntary psychiatric commitment of individuals who present a danger to themselves or others due to signs of mental illness. I know that there's an amplifier, a guitar amplifier named after that as well. I don't know if he used PV and then PV decided to take that whole album title and make it a part of this Van Halen thing, because I think Eddie Van Halen uses 5150 amps, but so do a lot of other metal bands and hardcore bands. They all use that amp.
Right.
So it's pretty popular.
Oh, man. Chicken or the egg, right?
Yeah. All right. Here we go. This is Van Halen's 5150, Live Without a Net. This must be their live album from 1986. Check this out. Sammy and Eddie. that too.
Yeah, that's a little bit different.
It's like a bridge, but it's like
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, double bass action.
Jazz is like too.
There's something going. They always do.
Well, Dave was right. His name is Dave.
Yeah.
Fucking rocking this shit, man.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Definitely one of the better Sammy Hagar songs, I think, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked that a lot. That was definitely more of like their I like the riffs in that song.
You know, the song's called 5150, and the lyrics definitely reflect, like, it sounds like to me like there's a relationship type thing going on, right?
That's
You
what I
know,
thought because he says I'll meet you halfway. I remember hearing that in the song. That's the one thing
yeah.
about these video reactions, guys. We don't really get the we're not really focused on the lyrics because we have to watch the video.
In the beginning says the love line is never straight and narrow unless your love is tried and true. We take a chance with new beginnings. And then um I don't know if that's like a bridge part, but it says, you know, still we try, win or lose, take the highs with the blues. Always one more, you're never satisfied. Till one for all with you, it's only one for me. or why draw the line and meet you half the way and you don't know what that means? I feel like I'm a running politician, oh, just trying to please you all the time. I've given you myself with no conditions. So yeah, I mean, it just, it seems as if he feels it's one-sided,
Hmm.
like he's giving
There's no
he's
reciprocation.
right, he's putting more into the relationship than he
Getting
feels like
back.
he's getting back. Yeah.
Going wide, running long, feeling lost, but not for long. Always
Like,
one more. You're never satisfied till one for all. Is that just repeating?
yeah,
That's the chorus then, huh?
I think so.
Why
But yeah,
draw
but
the
not for
line?
long. It sounds as if he's like setting boundaries.
Right. He's basically gonna say this is gonna come to an end. I'm gonna put a stop to this.
Right. Yeah, he's setting his boundaries. And then the chorus keeps repeating, I suppose. Always one more. You're never satisfied, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
Um,
I'll meet you half the way.
so yeah, typical relationship song. But with the title of craziness, I mean, it's as if like they're trying to say that too, like if you keep going on in this pattern, it's that same thing where,
It'll drive you insane.
right, drive you insane, and it's like that definition of insanity, right? If you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, then
Yeah.
that's insane. The live version, I mean, they were rocking, I mean, and they're
Yeah.
having a good time, you know, um,
They had a lot of energy, which Van Halen's always known for that. And then of course Eddie Van Halen's wild guitar solo
right, you know.
into the halftime. That was cool.
I mean, Sammy was pulling off some pretty cool vocal stuff, I mean, he was busting out some highs.
Yeah.
Um,
He was
and
wailing.
so,
And he was young in this video, man. This is like early on in his career with Van Halen too.
right, right.
Mhm.
And I don't know what it takes to get his hair so puffy, but that seems to be
That's
a job in
natural.
itself too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did a lot of jazzercise on that stage.
Yeah, them pants, man. It's
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, I was waiting for MC Hammer to come out fucking, can't
That's
touch
strange.
this. I mean, but the thing is that, they didn't I mean they brought it into rock and roll, which is cool. Because I mean that when I first saw the parachute pants, or not parachute, those aren't really parachute pants, those are the baggy pants that MC Hammer had worn, kind of. MC Hammer had a different version that had like the big fucking crotch area.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was done with that was more in the R&B,
Hip hop world.
yeah, type genre, right?
Yeah,
And
the
then
MC world.
right, and then then when I don't remember a lot of too many rockers doing that. I only remember fucking Eddie wearing that shit, right? I mean, do you? I don't. Have you
No,
seen rockers wearing that shit? Like,
no.
oh
It's in the
man,
pants. It's in the
right?
jeans. Told you,
It's in the
man.
jeans.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
jeans. I was gonna mention too with Eddie Van Halen's guitar solo, man. I don't know if you're familiar with like some of the guitar stuff he's got going on, but he's using a floating bridge. It's called a Floyd Rose. I think he uses Floyd Rose anyways. But
Right,
it's the cool thing about that whammy bar is you can not only can you bend it down all the way to drop all the strings till they're loose, but
right,
you can pull it back, and that raises the pitch of the note.
right. Yeah, you can pull your string and pull it back and make it even higher.
Yep. So he's doing that
Right,
in that guitar solo. At times, it almost sounded like he was bending that bridge, but I didn't see him touching the bar. So either he had the bar either on his palm and I just missed it, or
right,
he's pulling the string, bending the string enough to the point where he's like bending the note from the floating bridge. That
right.
might be what's going on because I heard like a tremolo sound, but I didn't see him bending the tremolo bar. So I'm not sure what was going on there, but it was just crazy. And that's Eddie Van Halen's magic anyways, is just you don't really know how he's making all this happen.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
He's an amazing guitar player, man, and there's a reason why he's like one of the greats, and he just took guitar to another level in the same way that Jimi Hendrix did, you know. And
Right.
then Alex, the drummer,
Yeah.
I heard some double bass action, man, in that, and then he was going all
Right.
crazy on those toms, which were deep shell. You mentioned that they
Yeah.
were,
Those some fucking long ass shells, man.
yeah,
That's a trip.
but they were like clear, translucent shells.
Right. Right. I've seen clear ones like go way back, like even, Led Zeppelin, they had that going on clear shells.
Yeah, I wonder what the idea behind that is, other than just maybe an aesthetic thing, or if there's actually like with no paint, maybe, and that
No,
they're
it looks cool. And they have a specific sound to it, but
yeah, because that means they're acrylic or something. They're not wood, so
yeah, they're acrylic. So there's I can't remember what type of sound they put out, but you don't see them around that much. So like I don't know what it takes. I don't know if it's like a sound guy's nightmare when they mic live or not. So I don't know,
I don't think it would make a difference.
No, because I've like even recently I've seen um a couple bands that had that clear shells going on, and sounded great to me live, so I don't know.
Yeah, I would imagine that they probably put out a little bit of a higher pitch and tone. I would think, but I don't know for sure. I would think that they would probably
Yeah, I
a
don't
little bit
know.
higher in tone or something.
I've never had those kind of drums, so I don't even know, man.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I like this song, especially the between that half beat and the fucking and the full beat. Um,
yeah, all the different parts. There was a lot of different
mhm,
parts in here.
yeah. Then that extra long um solo
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if they extended that here on the live version in comparison to the recorded version.
could be. Usually live is like whatever, right?
Yeah, that could have been why Dave suggested us that we watch or that we review the or react to the live version because it may have something about it. Obviously, he felt was much more special, other than just seeing the
Right.
guy, seeing him run around and jump around, which is cool. I like seeing that.
So Dave, if you're watching this, let us know what's up, man.
Thanks for commenting either way, no matter what the comment is. We appreciate you guys giving us feedback, whether positive or negative. This is showing you that we appreciate you for commenting and giving us a recommendation by doing the song you suggested.
Yep.
All right, guys, suggest us another song. Let us know what we can react to, and we do our due diligence to try to get around to every reaction that's recommended to us. Um, so thank you guys, and we'll be back. And check the links. Check our website, areyourlisteningreactions.com, and we'll be back for another one, guys.
Just let it happen.